And we're back live. How's everybody doing out there? It's Venomisto, moving the meter, loud verse, dance music for the 22nd century. You know what it is, what it do, what it does, what it did. So we're getting into a little stream here. Been a while since we've been on, but about to get back to it. And close that puppy down. Nice. So let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. And we're back live. You know what it is, what it do, what it does. It's Venomisto, moving the meter, dance music for the 22nd century. We're getting back in effect here, firing up all the different channels. Okay. Going live on Facebook. What is the good word, people? So, gonna be jumping this off and working on a little bit of ambient tonight. Little ambient track, if you know what I'm talking about. So, this is a new track I'm working on called Sunday Syrup. Sunday Syrup. Let's go ahead and take a listen to it. And basically, I'm going to be working on some percussion stuff and some sound design, maybe play a couple leads. Just basically trying to round off some of the sharp edges on it and dial in a little bit more. So still in flight. I got the timer set for about an hour. Just going to bang on it and see where we go. All right. Holla if you hear me. Use some compression on that. Test. Rough solo here. So definitely rough here. Gonna be redoing that, but just a sketch now. part can be sharper for sure. Maybe I'll re-record that. And so it kind of just fades out there. But one thing that I want to work on is here. This is incorrect. So basically, this is all going to be the same. The first 12 bars. Check that, the first 12 beats. So let's paste that in. Now I just got to dial in this last little bit and make that a little different. So change it to the percussion color. Hold on the gain on the kick for the time being. So one thing that needs some work is these drums. Maybe I kind of need a big crash in here. Every time, so one thing we can do is put it on a snare too. That might be kind of cool. Oops, the snare is. You know what I think I'm going to do is hold off on programming more on the drums until until there's more of the lead built out. So once I comp together a lead, then I can go ahead and make the drums kind of complementary to it. But for the time being, I'm just gonna move forward as if they're not with those, because I'll be able to do a better job on on the kit once I have some more of the lead played in. If that makes sense to people. What's going on, Twitch? So let's get a little bit of a reverse reverb effect going on this. It's pretty far away as is. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is create a second audio track. Oops. It's MIDI. I'm going to go ahead and create an audio track and then set the in to be resampling. For those of you that have followed me on stream before, you know how it's going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the bounce of this omni bow, just the first note here. So why don't I actually Command E to split it and then 0 to disable this. So this is what I'm going to record. Just that. It actually has a nice tail on it from the send, so let's see how this sounds. Cool. So I'm going to re-enable that. Combine these together. So in this case, I'm going to cut it right here, right where the note ends. So we've got this. I can hit R to reverse it. And then what this will do is give me a nice lead in into this section. So a little weirdness there. I probably want to give it, not have it go that long. And probably have it be softer. So let me take it down 6 dBs. Let's hear this in context. I still think that's probably too long, so let's adjust how this fade works. So I'll go ahead and hit Command R. So this is going to be the Omni Bode Guitar Reverse Reverb. Let me make this the same color so I know they go together. I'll assign track color to clips. I love that. I used to use a Tom Cosm Max for Live device to do that, but now it's right in Ableton, which is great. Let's hear it without that. In some ways, when it comes in without that, it's pretty cool. No, I think I like it with it, but I think I'm going to lower it again down like another 4 dBs or maybe 3 dBs. Now, another place where this could work is in the beginning. So when this first lead comes in, so it kind of comes out of nowhere. So I think I'm going to try that same technique, although I'm going to do a little bit of a twist on it. So actually, I'm going to have to record in the lead out because I'm looping it through an Omnisphere device that has this Omnibode guitar should be going through this Omnisphere as well, but I was a little bit lazy when I set it up. So so I don't have to have like a million Omnisphere devices. I think what I want to do on this one is record. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Record all 7 of these notes in, and then use the tail of that into here, so it like sucks into this, the 1 on bar 25, and then there's a pause before this comes in. If you guys aren't following, I can show you what I mean right now. I've used this effect before where the reverse reverb leads up to the 1 of the bar, but that's not the 1. The sound that it's built off doesn't actually start on the 1. So there's like a there's a little gap between when the listener is expecting it to come in based on the tension building of the reverse reverb and when the sound actually does come in. So that's kind of cool. But again, let's set the in on this to be resampling. In this case, I'm going to have to throw a big verb on. So let's see. So that's automated. What if I take this? Like, so, for instance, this is at 2.5. What if I hit this to 2.5 for recording it in? So, okay, so now, unless I want to get this back, now I can paste this puppy in. I'm going to go in right here. Let's hear this. So I'm going to Command E to split it, again, right where it mostly stops. Delete this, click on this, hit R. Now let's hear this tail reversed. Perfect. See how it forms a chord? Because I'm going. E, G, D. So what's cool about it is, you folks can't see me playing the keyboard, but what's cool about it is that this is actually a monophonic synth sound, but because we're recording the reverb tails of 3 notes, 7 of the notes, but 7 hits, but 3 notes, it's actually making a chord. So check it out. That's weird. I don't know. What if we pitch this down? Ooh, what if we pitch it down 5, set this to Complex Pro, raise the envelope a little bit. So what this is going to do is it's actually going to move these chords down 5 semitones to be the 7th. So it's almost like it's leading in, because the Nord is playing on a, at this part, it should be, where is it? Right here. On the Nord, I'm playing on B. See, that's B major. which leads into E minor because it's the 7th chord. So if I pitch this down 5 semitones, that's the 7th from the lower octave. This might sound at least one of the notes going to be out of the key, but this could be interesting. That's pretty interesting. Now, what if I also put a filter delay on this, which will spread it way out? Maybe I just make it really short. That could be it, so I'm not going to pitch it down. Let's hear this. I mean, I'm talking even shorter. Too short. Ping pong. Interesting. Maybe a little bit softer. This technique helps to kind of gradually introduce new sounds into the song. For my longtime fans or viewers, you know I've readily admitted that I probably abuse this technique, but it is a good way to help stitch your shit together. Especially like somebody for myself who admittedly I want to get better at sound design and synthesis, so sometimes the sounds that I audition or create from scratch don't always jive together as well as I'd like them to. So this can be a technique to help put some cohesiveness between the different sections of your arrangement, particularly as you introduce new sounds that I think to my ear it helps tie things together. But that being said, you don't want to use it as a crutch where you use it for every new sound that comes in, because sometimes it's nice when a new thing hits. Like here, I definitely don't want to use it here. Watch when, like I should even add a marker here. So motif with bass and percussion, you know. So motif with bass and percussion. So watch how this comes in. I like how those just come in. I think that hits really nice. So you don't want to use it every time, but it can definitely be a great way to introduce new sounds if they're kind of coming out of nowhere. So the reverse reverb trick, you hear it all on albums all the time. So it's definitely a popular move. See, now that sounds weird in context. Let's get it softer, I guess. That's more what I'm going for. Cool. So now what I think I want to do is, I'm debating whether or not I want to like re-record this, or if I just want to go through it and do something kind of like this, where I get all the first hits on the beat, and then I think it's going to sound better. So let's hear that. Had an idea. So you can see I Command J consolidated some of these things. What if here I put in a little think I want to put it right here. But I'm digging what I'm doing here. I'm digging what I'm doing here. I think this has some potential. So let's work on this a little bit more. So I'm gonna do some manual little dial ins here. Get this over a little bit. Just a little nudge here and there to make this sound a little bit tighter with the Nord, because when I play this live, I play them together, but recording wise, it was kind of easier for me, or more straightforward, to do it as two separate, just because I'm still trying to figure out the routing with the MIDI out and then back into the Nord. So I recorded them separately anyway. They could just be a sketch. I'm considering redoing all of it, but I don't know. If I make a little pass like this and get these kind of sitting better, again, I hardly ever quantize anything, honestly. And even here, I'm not snapping it to the grid. So once I grab it, I go ahead and I hold that. So like right now, I'm holding down. See, if I don't hold down the command key, I think that's control on Windows, it won't, it'll snap to the grid. But what I really want it to do is just nudge it a little bit closer to the grid. So I'm gonna keep going through it like this. See, in this case, see how this G and this E are before the beat, and then these two are late? That's gonna sound a little bit choppy. So just nudge them back just ever so slightly. Kind of tighten up what we're doing, get it more in lockstep with the Nord, the chords on the Nord. Nice, this is looking pretty good here. I don't like to do too many edits, just a little edit here and there to tighten up my playing. The better I get at playing, the less I'm having to do this, which is great. Here, I'll click this one over. Yeah, this part I might shorten some of these notes because I'm not really liking not really the portamento, but the way it's sounding. So once I get there, maybe we can shorten that up a little bit. That looks like a duck. Move this over. Come in here, just glide these back. Nice, yeah, I'm digging that. So on this one, I think what I want to do is throw a little Pong Delay on the... So like... Verb just a little bit. The verb send, that might be a little too much now. Cool, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Now let's take a listen to what that sounds like, right, starting back all the way from this reverse reverb through this kind of polished MIDI, if you will. there was some good parts. There was a couple little weirdness. Yeah, this was really weird here. So what's going on here? Is this just way early? Okay, maybe this is late. See, like these, move these a little bit over. I think that's a duck. I don't think I need that. Maybe move these back ever so slightly. That's a little late. Nice. Yeah, so like I'm trying to keep a nice, smooth, relaxed vibe to it. And hopefully I'm hitting that. So let's see a couple spots where these chords might be a little bit off. I think I mostly got them hitting around where they should be. I'm going to give it a nice vibe. Here's a D. So let me grab this one, paste this in. I'll change a little bit. I'm going to move it. Oh, I'm going to move it earlier, and then I'm going to match the velocities to before, kind of. So I could do a, get the D nice and loud and the. I could do a punch in, but sometimes it's better just to do a quick edit like that. Maybe bring it a little bit back. Now, what if I copied this right here, this part? What if I copied these notes down here? So basically move this, take these So what I was doing there was just getting the reverb pedal right, and that's how I would have played it. So here, let me go ahead and consolidate these together. So I'm liking this little. So what I'm going to do is get these right on the beat, though. So that's right on the beat. Okay, this one should be, this one should be, this one should be, and then pull it back to here, connect. Maybe try an octave lower. I don't think it'll be good, but let's just try it. Nice, so let's hear this little section, you know, just doing some polish here. Let's hear this all the way back into lead number 1. Nice. Nice. So I think we made some improvements for sure, kind of dialed in that section, a little bit of editing, post-recording. It can always be good to tighten things up a little bit. So I heard a couple parts where I still might want to change how the chords sit a little bit, maybe even change the inversions of them, but I do like the voicings that I've composed and played in. So yeah, so we're going to call it a stream. Been on for about 55 minutes. I think we're at a good stopping point. Basically, what I'm going to probably be doing later in the week is actually going through, and you can see these placeholders right here for 5 leads. So what I want to do is actually, and this is actually just this lead copied over, what I want to do is play in 5 leads and then do my standard where I comp them together. So really it'll be 10 leads. So it'll be this first lead, which is 12 bars, and then check that, 24 bars, and then, wait a second. So no, it is. How many? 24 bars and then 32 bars. So playing those leads, so it'll really be 10 leads, and then I'll comp them together. So the first one is a little bit shorter, the second one's a little bit longer. Honestly, it really feels like 12 bars because while this is set to 124, it probably really feels more like, is that 72? Oh my gosh. Yeah, 62. It probably feels more like 62 BPM because this is slow. It's really at halftime speed. So I think that'll be great. A lot of these leads I like here, but there's a few parts where I think I could nail better, or maybe do a little bit of a faster kind of get up and go, change how I do the pitch bends a little bit, and just generally get some more creative material to build out these leads from. But overall, I am happy with them. They could be a little bit more polished and flow a little bit better, particularly around some of the transitions. So I'll be curious to see what I come up with when you play in 5 leads. There's a lot of raw material and inspiration to pull from to comp together a good final lead. So this has been fun. Thanks for the few people that popped on Facebook and Twitch. Gonna keep doing these. You know what it is, what it do, what it does. Moving the meter. That's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday night. You've been great. I've been Venomisto. If you loved it, tell a friend. If you hated it, tell an enemy. Until next time, hasta luego, hasta luego. Abiento, das vidania, sayonara, peace.